Good morning, everyone. How are you? It's Laurie, and I'm here to do your daily reading for you, your quick one. I am going to start this message with an oracle message from what your soul wants you to know. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have here. Your soul wants you to know that gratitude is key here. This is a glorious time to be alive, and you are grateful. All right, so if you are not feeling grateful, if you're feeling tense, unappreciative, focus on the gratitude. What do you have that you are thankful for? Because that could be taken from you at any time. So not only the obvious things like your roof over your head and food on your table. How about your car? How about your clothing? How about good health, or that you have a dentist, or that you have insurance, that you have these things that maybe we take for granted. And we all so often get in that phase of taking things for granted. So just taking a little time to focus on gratitude should help you here. All right. Your overall energy for this message is the Hermit, trying to find a clear path forward. And it looks like this is what you will be achieving here for this message anyways. Let's go ahead and see what might keep you from doing this, or what challenges you might face as you're reflecting, taking time to figure out how to move forward. And again, the words gratitude, thankfulness are definitely resonating right now. They're resounding off the walls. I'm hearing it echo. Let's go ahead and see what challenges you might be facing here. The Sun, clarity, not understanding. You know, you have kind of a gut feeling going on here, I'm hearing, but there's something that you haven't quite put your finger on, and it's just not opening you up yet. So this is the challenge right here, to take what you can clarify and put it in your lantern so that you can move forward. Yes, I definitely feel like there's a lack of information, a lack of understanding, comprehension, and there's a reason why you may not have been able to clarify this up to this point. That reason is being removed. So you will be receiving clarity if you are patient with yourself and the process. All right, what are you thinking about here, my loves? What's going on in your head concerning this particular situation? The Nine of Swords. Oh, see, this is the thing that's keeping you from receiving the clarity that you need. You're fearful. You're afraid of what you're going to find out. You're afraid that maybe you're wrong. You are afraid of something here, of moving forward. Maybe you don't want to, but you keep telling yourself you have to. All right, so fear is what is capturing your mind right now. You're holding yourself hostage with these fears. What can you do? Let's see what the foundation of this situation is. What is this all about for you? We need to get you some guidance here, a way to get you out of that fearful energy. I'm hearing something about looking in the wrong place, looking for the wrong answer, talking to the wrong people. All right. So you have here at the foundation the Six of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. You're finding it a very difficult challenge to find peace, maybe, or balance in financial situations. You're struggling here, definitely struggling here to balance something. And I am getting finances here because of the Six of Pentacles. But I'm also getting that this is just, it's chaos. It's like there's too many people talking here. There's too many different directions, distractions. So those may help. If you can eliminate those, I'm hearing that may help you to find a place of peace where you can find that clarity that you need to bring the balance that you really desperately need here. Now, this can be in any form of a situation for you. Okay, so don't narrow your thoughts to it only being pertaining to one person or one situation. It can apply to things that you may not even be thinking about right now. All right, let's see what the immediate future is for you. We've got the Queen of Wands, Aries energy here, Leo energy, little bit of Sagittarius. Let's see what we got. Yeah, mostly like your house of happiness, where you feel like your energies are paying off. All right, so we have the Queen of Wands here. So you may be stepping up to the plate again. You might have somebody around you who helps to inspire you. You keep getting the Queen of Wands in your readings, and what I keep getting is this is your own energy. And the characteristics of the Queen of Wands, of passion, desire, inspiration. Let's see if it's you. What's going on here? Okay, rolling the zodiac die, you have just received Aries energy to the right, Taurus front and center, Pisces to the left, Gemini up above. You do have Capricorn, and Leo is down here. So I am really getting this is about taking the lead, but not necessarily being the leader. So you may be stepping in and saying, okay, we need to address this. I need to take care of this. But you may not be the one who actually does it. You need to address the situation, which means you might need to find the right person to handle something here, such as a financial advisor, a counselor, a manager, I just heard, a friend. Okay, there is something here going on where you're seeking answers to something, but you're afraid of the outcome. And Spirit's saying, just go ahead and take the initiative, take that first step after focusing on your gratitude, those things that you do have and that you do love and appreciate. And that's going to put you in the right frame of mind to approach this situation. All right, let's go ahead and see what the past influences were here. What was going on that created this situation? What is the past influences here, please, Spirit? We have the Hanged Man. Something was stuck. You could have been feeling like you were giving and giving, but not receiving what you need, and you just couldn't figure out. There's something here you just could not figure out. You even looked at this from multiple different angles, but something still was not clear. And that is the challenge to this. So take yourself down from here and maybe go sit beside a lake, beside water. Take time to reflect. I'm hearing look inside yourself instead of like, okay, and this might feel harsh to some of you. I hope it doesn't. It's never our intention for anybody to feel offended or anything. But this feels like it may be the reason you can't find the clarity is because you're looking outside yourself for the answers. And it may be something within you. You're holding on to a belief system that you just can't change your mind about. You're fearful of something here. And whatever it is you are afraid of, that's what you need to change your perspective on. That's what you need to say, okay, this is what I've got to face, my fear. So if you're afraid of a breakup, you have to say, okay, well, if we break up, then that's what's meant to happen. But I'm grateful for all the other things I have in my life. Okay? And that's what this is that created this situation. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at how you see yourself handling this now. Now that you have this advice from Spirit to look inside instead of external to yourself. Now, there is still an energy of needing to get help from somebody. Like I said, a counselor, a financial advisor, an employer, somebody, a friend. But this is also about reflecting, looking inside. All right, let's see what we have. And that's what the Hermit is all about. Pulls himself away from people, situations, looks at everything objectively, and says, that's the solution that will work best for me and for those that I care about. And only once that Hermit has settled on that solution will he come out of his cave and move forward. And right now, you're not even able to get yourself into the cave because you're in this fear mode. Okay, so the first thing you had to do is say, I'm going to address what I'm afraid of here. I'm going to look at it and pull it apart and say, why am I afraid of this? What's going on here? How can I deal with this fear? Is this fear even something worth giving any energy to? And you'll usually find no. All right, let's go ahead and see how you think you're going to handle this. Look at that Queen of Swords. Analytically, logically, really thinking it through. Seeing the truth in the situation. The Queen of Swords is air energy. It's about your intellect, your thoughts, okay? And she's always, the Queen of Swords is always looking for the truth. Always seeking the logical, the most truthful, honest answers. She also doesn't brook BS. She does not put blinders on. And this is Libra energy here, the Queen of Swords, okay? It's Uranus in Aquarius, the overall energy, but this is definitely air energy of intellect, of seeking the truth, that, you know, that Libra energy. This will bring healing too, and changes, but only if you're willing to accept the truth. And it looks like you are out there seeking, going to get out there and seek the truth. Look at things as they really are. All right, getting crystal clear about something here, I just heard. All right, what's your environment? What are the people around you? What are the energies surrounding you concerning this situation? The Four of Wands, good. Everybody's getting on the same page. You're looking to accomplish goals here. Happy home, happy life, forward movement, upward movement, divine guidance here. Stability coming in. I'm hearing swift action. And I'm also seeing that these two cards go together, the Hanged Man and the Four of Wands. So you are getting a different perspective. You're elevating. You're like the sun is up here, okay? It's above it, and you're heading towards that clarity. So something in your environment could be the Queen of Wands, could be another Queen of Swords, energy around you. It could be absolutely anyone. But there is an energy of helpfulness, of being on the same page, of seeing something different, of getting the clarity that you're seeking. All right, what is it that's going on behind the scenes that you need to know? Oh, two cards just came out. All right, so we've got the Ace of Wands, inspiration, divine inspiration, and the Five of Cups, a way to overcome some sort of regret. Okay, so your fear might be that you're regretting the decision you make, you'll regret it. Okay? But Spirit is saying here, open your heart. Have your passions and your desires in front of you. And remember and realize that if something does not work out for you, it's not meant for you. It just isn't meant for you anymore. People outgrow each other. People outgrow jobs. People outgrow things. And that's what I'm really getting here. And it's so easy to kind of push it off onto other things. Like, I just don't have time to think about this. I just don't have time to break up. I can't possibly fend for myself. I can't possibly afford to live on my own. Okay. Any and all of those could be fears that you're trying to face here. And Spirit's saying, face them. Find your passion. Find your desire to live, to be happy again. What makes you happy? All right. Even if you're in a house where everybody is against you, you can still focus on what makes you happy. And when you're focused on that, you don't have the time or the energy to be worrying about what everybody else is doing. You just won't have time. And the tension, the stress, the fear, when you are focused on yourself, go away. Your most likely outcome here is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so you're heading in the right direction if you so choose, because this wheel, the Wheel of Fortune, only turns when you decide you want to turn it. So you're making a decision here to be honest with yourself, to be clear about what's happening, to take responsibility for anything that you feel you need to take responsibility for. Hey, if things don't work out, Spirit wants you to know there's something bigger and better. And Spirit will inspire you and lead you towards that, okay? If you're willing to move forward. Absolutely beautiful. All right, so there's something hanging in the balance here with the Two of Pentacles, and then you've got the Three of Wands. So it does pertain to your future. And it looks like there's a decision that you have to make here. Are you going to hold on to these burdens and this loss and whatever it is you're hanging on to? Or can you make peace with it? Four of Swords. There's the Emperor. I'm getting that you're going to take charge. All right, my loves, I'm going to leave this message right here for you. If you want a personal reading, please email me. I will send you all the details. Bye.